On Florida's Space Coast, you can do anything. Walk on water or fly. Touch the stars or even another world. Lose yourself, but find each other. Just don't forget to look up. We're the only beach in the world that doubles as a launch pad. Because this, you can only do here. Start your adventure online at visitspacecoast.com.
Three, two, one. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Welcome to 321 Liftoff. I'm Wayne Belden, the president of Belden Communications, the publisher of the Space Coast Fun Guide and SpaceCoastFunGuide.com. We'll be bringing you 321 Liftoff each week, talking about tourism on Florida's fabulous Space Coast. With me is the host of 321 Liftoff, Bonnie King, former Deputy Director of the Space Coast Office of Tourism, as well as the past President of the Florida Film Commission. Bonnie, are we ready to blast off on 321 Liftoff?
Hey-o! I think we are. Hey, we are sitting on this huge deck here at Squid Lips in Cocoa Beach. Squid Lips Overwater Grill, located right here on beautiful Cocoa Beach, right on the river, as you can see. Perfect place for a beautiful sunset. Have a delicious meal and a drink of your choice, of course. Today we're going to talk to Buz Underill. He's the CEO of Squid Lips, and we're going to get the background of yet another great restaurant that's a great destination here on Florida's Space Coast. 321 Liftoff is brought to you in part by the Beachside Hotel and Suites in Cocoa Beach, a perfect place for you to stay while you're here on vacation, and by the SpaceCoastFunGuide.com, where you will learn what there is to see and do in this fabulous area that we call Florida Space Coast. And joining me, as always, is John Belden, Vice President of Belden Communications. He doesn't like to miss a meal, and he's already thinking about what he's going to have for lunch here, I can tell.
Is that a fat joke, Bonnie?
I've
been working my tail off over here, and she's making a fat joke already out the gate. Guys, listen, with all the rivers and lakes, and not to mention the ocean here on the Florida Space Coast, it's no surprise that, yet again, we have another great place to eat with a gorgeous, gorgeous view, and it just happens to have delicious food, guys. With us today, of course, is the producer of 321 Liftoff, Phil Bird. How you doing there, Mr. Phil?
Oh, my gosh. John, you can be attested. As soon as I walked in, I literally said that exact same thing.
The view.
I said, oh, my gosh, this view.
Yeah.
We are literally on
the river.
The water.
We're
on the
over
water.
The river.
Amazing.
When you think of vacation on the Space Coast, this is what you think, right?
Oh, my gosh.
So, guys, we're going to have a great podcast here today. Let's go ahead and meet our guest today, the man, the myth, the legend, there, Mr. Buz Underill. How you doing there, Buz?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Good to see you, man.
And I love how you named it the Overwater Grill, because we're over the water, right? I mean, but it's a neat name. You did good.
Yes.
You did good.
Yes.
This is a beautiful, beautiful deck. Let's talk about this deck.
A lot of work went into it, I think.
Yeah.
Huh? He's laughing. He says, you know.
Yeah, a lot of work.
But the payoff was fantastic.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
man. Can you imagine just sitting here having a drink and watching the sunset right out that way?
It's a great place for people to come and just relax.
It is.
Enjoy the water and what we have to offer here, and it's kind of interesting because a percentage of all our sales tax goes for the lagoon. And
right.
so many of the people don't have any place really to enjoy it. They see it as they drive over the causeways.
Right.
And this gives them an opportunity to sit down and enjoy it and spend a little time here.
I think it's like one of the only areas here in the Space Coast that on this side of the water that you actually can come and sit here and enjoy it. And I've been here many times throughout the day, and the people they all love it. They're laughing, with the food, but the ambiance to be here, watching the boats go by. I've seen some of the boats even pull up. Right, I love that.
Come by boat or by car.
That's it, man.
I love that. That's nice. And also the great view when you're walking into the restaurant, as you're walking up your boardwalk, so to speak, all the fish that are right there.
Yep.
And you can even feed them. I saw the little food that was out there that you could feed them. But tell us about that, because people love that.
We when we acquired this property from Lobster Shanty, they had some koi in there. And so we decided to go ahead and keep that. when I used to bring my kids here in the 80s, they had koi there. And so it was just sort of,
Yeah.
you know,
Nostalgic, right?
They're big.
nostalgic it was to
They're
do
big.
that. We've been feeding them, and the folks have been feeding them, and they are really
I mean, that's
they
an
are
understatement. They are huge.
They are huge. I was gonna say, yeah, you feed them, they are huge.
They're fed well.
Well, you know, I walked by and one of them actually took his head out of the water to look at me as I passed by, which, you know, kind
waiting
of.
for you to feed them.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Like, hey,
but
you.
That's nice.
I think there's a Phil and John fish in there.
Yeah. Another joke. Man, you guys are hard on.
And there's a lot of them in there too. I mean, you said
Yeah.
you started out with some, but I don't know. I mean, did you add more? Or did they just reproduce?
Some of them reproduced.
Nice.
We actually had to move some of them on because we had so many of them.
Yeah,
Small pond in there, not much else to do, right? So what the hell?
That's right.
I like it. So tell us, you know, we've described the place. I mean, it's really. I mean, how do you describe it? I mean, only because the ambiance is so cool.
Downtown Cocoa Beach.
Yeah.
Those of you that are staying on Cocoa Beach, like Beachside Hotel and Suites, are our sponsor. It's only minutes south of the Port Canaveral area, and it's on the west side of A1A. And yeah, man, it's a beautiful, beautiful view when you come walk in. It's easy parking, which is great. In a lot of these places too.
Can I say something about this? So I live in Orlando. Everybody knows that. But this whole area, nothing is difficult to get to. Everything is one straight drive.
By
My
design.
GPS is literally two turns, and then I'm here. So if you're traveling here, the stress of actually getting to the destination, there isn't one. So
tell you. No
it's amazing.
And that's by design. I mean, whether you're flying into Orlando Melbourne International Airport or you're coming here to our hotels, you're coming here to the restaurant, it's easy.
Yeah.
And that's designed so you continue to come back, right? And you're on vacation the moment you walk in, So it's good. Right, Ms.
And you got not only do you have the visitors that come here, obviously, because I know that one of the great things about the relationships that we have with our people here in the hospitality industry is they love to tell the visitor where to go to eat, where to go play. I mean, that's just one of the things they always ask. Front desk, hey, where's a good place to go eat? Right. And I know that you're on the top of the list so that they do that. But also what's very cool is the residents that come here. It's a great place to come right when you're finished with work or whatever, to sit out here and, as I said, just enjoy the sunset.
This is an area where a lot of the folks that live here, when they have their friends and family that come from other places,
right,
they'll bring them here to show them the Florida lifestyle.
That's it. You're right on the money. Florida lifestyle.
When you say the Florida lifestyle, let's say someone's from Seattle or Wisconsin, how would you describe the Florida lifestyle?
Flip-flops, shorts.
They know the Florida lobster. I mean, listen, they know,
lobster. Yeah, they know
the Florida lifestyle in the sense that they think casual.
Laid
they
back.
think exactly
Jimmy
casual,
Buffett.
laid
Jimmy
back.
Buffett. Listen,
Yeah.
that's what I think of. Okay, I'm ready to retire every day. I'm here in my flip-flops and my shorts and my sleeveless shirt.
So where would you go? What would you do?
I'm right here. What else is there to do?
Exactly.
What else is there to do? You hang out on the water. You eat damn good food. I mean, real good food. And you've got okay, on the weekends you've got live music, right? And it's just a chill spot. And to me, everybody walks around with stress every day on their shoulders to a maximum level. This is where you come and you just relax. And you're here all day. I mean, I'm an Irish guy, so once the drinks start flowing, I'm here.
We tell everybody, leave your troubles in the parking lot. Come here, enjoy life. They'll still be there when you get
That's
back in the car.
right. No rush, right?
Exactly. So tell us some of them, like your main menu items that people come here to love and enjoy.
We've very shortly we'll have been in business 20 years. Squid Lips will have been. Wow. So what's on our menu are the things that people have enjoyed and loved over the years. And so each one of the items that are on there have a pretty good following. And it depends upon your taste. Some people like some things that are just not real bold in flavor, but are good. And some others like, kind of bold flavored stuff. And we have all of that. One of the things we do that's kind of unique for us is that we cook most of all of our grilled stuff on an open oakwood fire.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice.
And the flavor is incredible.
Flavor. It gives a nice flavor.
And the smell is fantastic. Yeah.
So good. And the other thing that we're known for is we're known for our base. We have a lot of different bases that we've created. All these are things we do. They're house-made. We make them in here. And the things like apricot, ginger, lime, and we have the honey lime base. And we got a bunch of base in there. So you can get a grilled fish and you can select what you do. We have a black pepper cherry sauce that I created for our pork loin that we also cook on the
I love pork loin.
grill.
I love pork loin.
Mouth water.
And everybody gets so excited about it. They put it on the chicken, they put it on the fish and stuff.
Yeah, can you tell me the name of that again?
It's black cherry
Okay.
pepper sauce.
Yeah.
And it is so good.
Now, do you sell that here?
No, we don't.
Okay.
We've been talking about it. We have a lot of people asking. That's one of the things that we're looking at as the restaurant industry's changed a little bit. There's a lot of take and bake and cook and this sort of stuff. And so that's one of the items. And because it's refrigerated, so it's not shelf stable.
Right.
We were thinking about putting some refrigeration units in where we can carry some of the sauces that we make.
Do you share? Does your chef share his recipes?
They better not be sure.
Oh, okay.
Good answer, Buzz. They sure as hell better not be.
Well,
actually, the recipes are my recipes. About
Really?
60-70% of them are all my recipes.
So are you
Wow.
a chef, or like how did you come up with those recipes?
Yeah, you got to be a chef.
You don't have to be a chef. Well,
You are a chef. You may not be
I'm a chef. I'm not certified chef, but that's what
But
you're a chef.
You like
Heck,
to cook.
absolutely, man. I mean,
Yeah.
me, listen, I like to cook. I'm like, I like to experiment with foods. I'll try this, a little that. I'm not a classified chef, but what the hell? In my own house, I'm a chef. Chef John. Yeah. That's right.
Well, I'll come up with an idea sometimes, and I work on it. And I do it at my house a lot. And we get it to the point where I get the flavor profile I want to do it. And then the trick comes is how do you take that and how do you make it production friendly so you can produce it and get it out in 15 minutes from the time somebody calls.
Right.
So how do you do that and be able to structure it so that you get the same profile? Because when you expand a recipe, if you expand it by 10 times, you don't expand the spices by 10 because you don't get the flavor. So so that's one of the parts I really enjoy is coming back in here with our kitchen guys and playing with it until we get it so that the flavor profile is the same as whatever I've created, and then that's
okay. Well, next time you're doing taste testing, next time you do taste testing, I'll come.
Well, we have a lot of people that want to do that.
Right?
My staff hangs around. But that's one of the things that I really enjoy about this business is the food portion of it, is the creating portion of it. This has been kind of frustrating, not to have a big menu and not having the freedom to continue to add stuff because I can't have to take something off to put something on and everybody yells at me. So we used to do these limited time offerings every now and then, but then we put 10 or 12 items on the menu, and then we'd have 3 or 4 of them that would sell. And people says, you got to put it on the main menu. You got to put it on the main menu. And then we go, what do we take off to fit it on?
Right. It's a balance, right?
It is. But I really enjoy doing that, and it's fun. And it's kind of exciting to see people come and just go, oh man, your food is so good, and see the reviews. And,
let me tell you, your burgers.
Burgers.
Oh my God, Phil! Come on, brother.
We like hamburgers.
It's juicy. There's just a unique flavor to the thing, probably because of again
Oakwood Grill, and it's never frozen fresh.
Let me tell you, and that's the trick.
Never frozen fresh, and it's and we cook it with love.
You do. There's a lot of love with it.
That's good. I just find it interesting that you start cooking like as a kid. Did you just enjoy it?
I loved it, and when I was a little kid, how when they come up to your little kid, you're 4 or 5 years old or something, they say, what are you going to do when you grow up? My parents said that I wanted to be a garbage man or have a restaurant.
Oh my God. I knew a garbage man, but I don't ever hear kids say that they want a restaurant.
Well, I'm sure you take out a ton of trash here owning the restaurant. Look at you.
We create a lot of garbage.
That's it, man. You little of both.
So I've always cooked. They encouraged me to cook. From the time I was probably about 8 or 9, I was cooking. Yeah. And then when I was at University of Florida Graduate School, I had a little cooking club. I had 8 or 9 guys that I would cook for, and the good thing is they paid for the food and they washed the dishes. And
wow, what a deal that is!
It was a great deal, and I got to play and experiment with stuff. So I've always loved food.
Imagine eating at Buzz's house.
Yeah,
that's some damn good eating.
I was going to say your Thanksgiving meals and your Christmas meals must be very, very good.
Are all your friends 400 pounds?
Yes. It's like a shoot, man. He's creating menu items as he's going, and like, oh my gosh, a Buzz original right here.
Yeah, so we used to do a lot of that and invite a lot of people over, and they'd say, "Man, you ought to have a restaurant someday." And I never planned. I never thought I would. So.
And boy, now you do. And every one of your restaurants have a hell of a view, and it's just, that's key to it.
So what were you doing then before this then?
Well, what I still do,
besides restaurants,
my background, I've got an MBA in real estate and finance. My background is in real estate and development syndication. And so I guess I'm a real estate developer. I'm also a broker. We had the second largest real estate brokerage company in the 80s in Brevard County.
Wow.
And from market share standpoint. So certainly in the south part of the county, central south part. And it was through development that I bought a marina in 1989. And part of that development was to take it from a commercial fishing marina to a recreational sport fishing.
And that was here on the Space Coast?
That was Sebastian, down
Sebastian,
in Sebastian.
Okay.
And so and part of that included a couple of restaurants. And so I built a restaurant and I leased it out. And after 5 years, I had to evict the tenant.
Oh.
And I'm sitting there in the marina looking at this thing, and I said, God, what do you want me to do? I got this thing, and I thought he said, open a restaurant. I said, cool. I've never done that before.
Why not? See, I love his. That's Florida style, right? Yeah. He goes, cool. I've never done that before.
I said, bring me somebody who knows what they're doing. We'll do it. And he did, and we did. And so we got really successful there.
That's awesome.
People were traveling. They still from down there. They come up from West Palm, but they were coming from all over. A lot of people coming from Titusville and Melbourne and Cocoa. We said, when are you going to open one in Brevard? When are you going to open in Brevard? Right. So
listen to the people, man.
Yeah, we did, and so we wanted to do it, and we ended up through a series of events open in Melbourne, and then moved from the one location where I had owned the property and built the building, and we had the ability to get the old Conky Joe's there in our galley by the bridge and stuff, which is really our style. And we built the beach. The beach wasn't there. The
it's cool.
Wasn't there.
That was your first restaurant then in Melbourne, which is Squid Lips, right?
That was the second one.
Yeah, the first one, Sebastian.
Well, the first one, Sebastian, but then when you moved up to Melbourne,
I built one out on Galley Boulevard near Sono Road, and I built a 3-story. It had all these fish coming down from the ceiling, and I got the theming guys from Disney and some of the theming guys that had worked on SeaWorld.
Nice.
And they came in and did the theming, and it was really great, and I loved it. And then we went into the recession of 2008, 2009. Things got tough, and as a developer, I wasn't able to get some of my development loans renewed because they're 1-year loans, and all the banks were struggling and stuff on it. So we had a really kind of a tough time. And through that, we were able to go to the one that I wanted to buy anyway, was a Conky Joe's. One of my friends had it under contract when I decided to do something in Brevard. He had it under contract to develop. He wasn't able to do it, and I was able to pick it up and own it and buy it. And so I moved it. So we own it. So that's how that happened. And then the Lobster Shanty folks here came to me in 2015 or 2016 and said, this property just screams Squid Lips. It's not on the market, but we're pulling out of Florida, and we want you to have that considered.
Pretty impressive that they came to you. It's like you didn't have to go out and seek it. Yeah,
no,
exactly.
I didn't go out and seek it. And I said, no, I really don't want it. I'm happy doing what I'm doing.
Right.
And I remembered I used to come. This place used to be, I think it was called River's Edge back in the 60s, 50s, and 60s.
Right.
And my grandparents had a large real estate business in Cocoa Beach, and they did most all the rentals. All the astronauts rented for them, and the whole bit. And so they used to bring us when we were kids. We used to come here on a special occasion. They bring us to this same location, a different restaurant.
I was one of them as well. My parents would bring me here. Yeah. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I said, I really don't want another. And I said, but what a location! What an opportunity just to do something nice and to do it. And so that's why I did it.
So you got a hell of a location. You got hell of food right here, I see.
We do. Bring some out.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man, we said the smell. I could smell him bringing it.
I know, me too.
I could smell it. I said, something's coming out. I got the nose for it.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, Buzz, tell us what we're seeing here, my friend.
Look at that.
Well, that's a Overwater Grill burger. That's a half-pound Angus, fresh, never frozen, cooked over an oak wood grill with a Cajun bacon and a blue cheese. On that.
Look at them French fries too, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. What in the wow? Okay.
And those are homemade chips, and we have a balsamic reduction and blue cheese crumbles and scallions and diced.
Whoa!
And diced tomatoes on that,
wow.
and that's a great appetizer for a bunch of people. That's a lot of food, as you can see that.
For those of you that are at home that are either here in the Space Coast or on your way here, first off, it smells as good as it looks. I can tell you that right now. We're gonna be digging into this here momentarily. That burger has got my name written all over it.
Yeah, that's a great burger.
Oh my gosh! And wait a second.
Is that that's the calamari over there?
That's the calamari.
I love some calamari. You want to share on that?
Wow.
Okay.
Look at these fancy drinks, and you notice where he put them. You notice
right next to Bonnie.
Yeah.
Who you put them away from?
Yeah, no, because I love the drinks. My wife's sitting here screaming. I love the drinks with the umbrellas in them too.
We love umbrellas.
So again, this is what we think of when we're here in Florida, right? We think of food such as this with the oh my God, the smell, Buzz. The smell is friggin' incredible. but then the drinks is like this is what we want. We want a deck on the water with great ambiance, great food, and then this right here is we're just hanging out chilling, right?
Nice.
And this is what we call our lip lickers.
The lip lickers.
Lip lickers. And you've had boneless wings before.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem that we have with boneless wings, it's done with breast meat, and that gets dry, and it's not very flavorful because it's breast meat. So what we've done is we've taken thigh meat and left the skin on.
Oh my gosh!
And so it's moist. It's got flavor. It's got
I
that
love
crunch
thigh
of the
meat.
screen, and so it's great.
Phil, are
love
we
it.
getting good
It's
shots
so
of this?
So it's really.
Oh,
Okay,
my-
so that is a thigh. Then you're right here. Is it?
Well, it's
cut?
not
I mean,
thighs. It's if you can see it, they're cut just like a boneless wing would be.
Oh, okay, got it.
But they still have skin. They
Right.
still have skin.
I'm going to steal
And
one of
so-
those because that's the easiest
Nice.
thing for me to get
Yeah,
into.
yeah.
Because it's already
Nice.
split up.
It's yeah.
John, hold it up to your camera there, just so we can get a good zoom in.
It's like a wing without the mess in the bone.
Right.
Yeah,
got
'cause
it.
you can feel it's a bone. It's boneless, right? So
Yeah, it's boneless, and so it's good.
And then it's got your sauce on it. That
Well,
you,
we've got a bunch
Phil.
of
Yeah.
sauces.
Phil, get
I
over
just saw
here.
your face.
Oh my gosh!
Phil's gonna like it.
Thank you. It's like a tangy. What is
Yeah,
it?
I don't know which sauce we have, but we have.
Oh my gosh!
We used to compete in the wing contest and won
Yes.
most all of those, and we have our own key
take a dozen.
lime habanero on it, and which
Okay.
is the most popular. We have a Jamaican jerk barbecue, which is really good.
Is that
We-
jerk?
We have a bourbon barbecue. We have a bourbon barbecue on there, and we have a garlic teriyaki, and we all make all those in house. They're all made here on it, and it's.
I think that's the
like
Jamaican jerk.
teriyaki.
It's got a little kick to it, which I
has-
love.
and I love it. That's my favorite.
That
of
is
it.
absolutely that's me all day
That's-
long.
Yeah. It's
Kudos
it's
to the
great
chef.
stuff. Now the scallops, those are sea scallops,
Ooh.
and they are wrapped with Cajun bacon, cooked over the oak wood grill, and then we have a honey lime sauce that we make that is basted with, and then we serve it on the side on it. So it's
Bonnie only gave you a little piece
I
of
want those
calamari.
scallops.
Yeah, I'd love some calamari.
All right, Miss Bonnie.
Now, let me just ask you about, because I had calamari one time and it wasn't fried. It was like sauteed or something.
sure, yeah, they do that.
But I never find it anywhere.
The sauteed
The
calamari.
sauteed calamari. I don't know if you guys do that.
We
but-
don't do
you
it.
hand that
Okay.
to Miss Bonnie for me.
We
Oh,
don't.
thank you.
We don't
But-
do that
Because I
We've-
think the
we've talked
majority
about-
they like to fry, which I do. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But I did have some once that, and I tried to do it myself at home, and you know what, did not work.
in Cape Town, South Africa, there was they had calamari that was marinated and then cooked over a grill, and it
Okay.
was wonderful. And I've always thought about doing it here, but we have too many things on the
I know,
menu,
I can understand,
but
but I
it
always,
is so it
Yeah.
is good. Yeah, but fried is what most people
Most
expect
people-
when you say calamari.
exactly,
That's
I
what
know.
they expect.
Your French fries.
I love it.
And-
fresh.
Somebody saved me some scallops, but I'm ready to throw you guys off because guess what?
It's time for Space Coast Trivia, where we get to test the knowledge of everyone on today's podcast about random facts that we should know, and where the only price is bragging rights. While I finish my French fry. Guys, Space Coast Trivia is brought to you by Beachside Hotel and Suites, where you always are only steps away from the sand and only minutes from Port Canaveral. Check them out at beachsidehotelcocobeach.com. Beachside Hotel and Suites in beautiful Cocoa Beach is the ultimate accommodation for your family's vacation. Offering rooms that are beach-themed, they make you instantly feel that your vacation's begun. Be sure to relax at the lazy river so you can enjoy the pool and do what you're supposed to do on vacation. You got it, guys.
That's me.
When you're thirsty, check out Duck Dive Bar, which is a fun retro poolside bar with locally inspired cocktails. And hey, you going to the beach? Beachside Hotel and Suites has you covered with plenty of free rentals such as boogie boards, bicycles, beach carts, and more. And best of all, during your stay, you just might see a rocket launch because the Space Coast is the only beach that doubles as a launch pad. Only here can you enjoy a relaxing beach day and watch a rocket launch. So guys, make your reservations now. BeachsideHotelCocoBeach.com and launch into your beachside oasis.
Love it.
And then get your butt down here to Squid Lips because, damn, it's good. Guys, Phil, what do you have for us today, my friend?
All right, so I wanted to try and throw you guys off because I know you're going to be eating lots of delicious food. So I went and dived into the name of this establishment. So today's trivia is about squids.
Squids.
So I hope you
Squids.
brushed off your marine biology.
Wow, I did not.
So let's get started. So the teams
Squids.
I have here, Bonnie, I want you to pick what team do you want
Buzz,
to
you
be
can
on? Do
have
you want to
some.
be on team
can have
Buzz
some.
or team 3, 2, 1?
I'm gonna be with Buzz.
Yeah, that's a smart woman right there. I'll hold my own, but that's a smart woman.
All right.
Oh yeah, you're on your own then, huh?
John is on his own.
Good, right? A calamari,
Yeah.
again, fresh.
Oh my God, that's
you,
good.
You know when you're going to a place if the food is fresh or frozen and heated.
And we hand bread those ourselves. It's not pre-done, so when
Wow.
they're
Got a
ordered, we
clean
bread 'em, we
taste
cook 'em,
to
they
it.
clean. Yeah.
It's got a nice like a salt. I don't know if we call it salty or not, but yeah, maybe a little salty, delicious.
All right, you guys ready for your questions
ready.
here? So,
We're ready.
Buzz, you and Bonnie have to pick the same answer, okay? So collaborate as a team, okay? All right, guys. First question: squids have how many hearts? Is it 1? Is it 2? Or is it 3? Team 3, 2, 1. John?
I'm going to go 2.
All right. And Team Squid Lips, Bonnie and Buzz.
We said 2.
Oh, you said 2? I'm sorry. I thought you said 3. I'm going to stay with 2.
So you both say 2?
I think they're copying me.
All right. Well, let me put this up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you both are wrong. The answer
3
is 3.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
You missed your chance.
I did. I could have flipped over, right?
All right, guys. Next question. Squids are what type of eaters? Are they carnivores where they only eat meat and other fish? Are they herbivores where they only eat plants? Or are they omnivores where they eat both?
Omnivore.
What do you guys
What do you say?
think?
Omnivore? Carnivore.
All right.
We're going carnivore.
Well, the answer is carnivore.
All right.
All right. So it is
Loser
now
pays the bill for all this.
1-1. All right, guys. Next question. How many known species of squid are there? Are there 200, 400, or 500? How many known species of squid are there? 2, 4, or 5?
200.
All right.
400? 400.
Okay.
It's not fair. She's got Buzz.
Both are incorrect. It
Oh.
is 500.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
man. That's just known. You know, we barely scratch the surface of the ocean.
See, I don't know that much about squid. I just know they taste good.
Well, I Googled all this, so I know.
I would have had no idea that there was that many. Did you?
I knew
well,
there was
obviously we didn't.
I
You knew there was
a
a
lot
lot
of them. I didn't know how many.
Have you guys ever seen a giant squid? A giant squid before?
in the movies.
Well, they get pretty big, right? How big do you think the biggest one was ever found? Was it 15 feet, 27 feet, or 43 feet?
27 feet.
43? I'm going with Buzz 43. Buzz is on my team now. I'm going 43.
Bonnie, you're the tiebreaker. What do you? Because he says
It's too
43.
late.
What do you
Can't
say?
switch your answer now.
No,
I'm changing
I
the
went
rules.
27.
So
43.
okay. The answer is 43.
All right. All right. I've adopted Buzz. He's on my team now.
All right. Okay.
All right. So this is about Netflix here. Do you guys ever watch the show Squid Games?
Nope.
It's a show on Netflix. It's pretty crazy. But I want to ask you, where is the show originated from? All right. Is it Japan, South Korea, or China? It's a huge show. It's a huge show. Is it Japan, South Korea, or
South
China?
Korea. We're going with South
We've
Korea.
got some outside interference here. I'll let it go. Japan.
It is
South Korea.
South Korea.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
All right. So Team Squid Lips is up. All right. Last question here.
Double or nothing?
Sure. Just
Get-
worth 2 points.
Blurt it out.
All right. Yeah, this is a blurted out question here.
All
Okay.
right. I'm going to win. Get ready.
Question is, do squids have lips? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh. No, they don't have lips.
The answer
They have beaks.
is no.
Oh, that was a
So
trick
Team
question.
Squid
Womp,
Lips
womp, womp,
is
womp.
the winner.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Well, I guess rightfully so.
Well,
You would think that they would.
Well, with the name Squid Lips. So how did you come up with the name Squid Lips?
I didn't. This is crazy.
This is interesting.
I loved offshore fish, and so I had an opportunity to buy another offshore boat. And when I bought it, it was a used boat. The name of it was Squid Lips, and I said, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life."
Why?
Because squid don't have lips.
Well, I said
Yeah, but it
that,
sticks in your mind for that reason.
Yeah.
Well, I said, and I'm a procrastinator. I was going to scratch it off, procrastinator, and I didn't get around to it right away. And people would look at it and kind of laugh and stuff. And so when we were naming the fur, and I always had fun. The boat, everything I did offshore fishing with that boat was fun. It could catch a lot of fish, and it was great. And when you go out to eat, you're not doing it because it's out of your food budget. It's out of your entertainment budget.
Right.
And so we were sitting down coming up with the name of the restaurant in the very beginning. And as we were coming up with the name, we had a list of about 60 of them. We got down about 15 or 16, and they were blah, blah. And I said to people, and I said, wait a minute, these are all beige. These are terrible names. I said, do you know who owns this company? And they said, no, who? And I said, Squid Lips Entertainment, because I named the holding company after that. And the guy I was with says, why don't we name it Squid Lips? And I said, done. He goes, oh, well, please don't do. Oh, no. And I said, no, it's too late. We did it.
So sweet.
That's how that all happened.
I was born.
Very interesting.
That's how that all happened.
It's almost so ridiculous, like you'll never forget it.
It's crazy.
Well, see, I learned something here today. I always thought that squids had lips because it's in the name.
Right.
It's got to be true.
I didn't know either. I thought I was like, yeah, of course squids have lips. Come on.
So you were setting me up with that question.
I was. I'm so sorry. But guys, I want to show you what I am about to eat here.
Oh, my
okay?
goodness.
So I'm gonna.
I
put
saw
the
you
camera
come
on
over
me.
here and
I
kind of
did sneak it.
You snuck away with those
Yep, so
scallops.
I have the scallops. So let me get on the
Okay.
microphone here.
All right.
My camera. Oh yeah.
Yes.
What kind of sauce is that?
It's honey lime.
Honey lime
honey
sauce.
lime.
All right. So let me
You dip it.
put this
Yeah.
up for the thumbnail.
Yes.
All right. Let me get my camera so low. All right. Dip it. All right. Oh my God.
Right. That's what I'm saying, right?
Scallops are good.
So why aren't you here is the question right now. I know that they're going to be open here soon. Get in line.
Yeah, what
Because-
time you open?
11 o'clock.
11
We open at
o'clock.
11.
Oh my God.
What? Tell us what he's eating. Tell us your hours. So it's
Yeah.
Monday. Well, obviously 7 days a week.
Yeah, basically we're open. Basically we're open from 11 to 9,
Awesome.
7 days a week.
Awesome. Easy peasy, man. Oh, did you get one? The scallops.
Yeah. I need a little fork, though, just to, I'm going to try this. And then
little-
I'll pass the scallop to you because there were 3.
You know what you
so.
can pass me? I'm staring at that blue drink. What's the blue drink again? Water. Oh, okay. That's a nice looking water. I'll take one.
Yeah, exactly.
What's this water stuff?
Well,
I've
we're
never had
not sure you want to start drinking at 10:30 in the morning.
What's-
But-
what's-
but we get it. It's
Florida
all right.
night.
It's
That's
okay.
right. I was gonna say,
That's Florida. That's
what's
it.
Jimmy
I forgot.
Buffett say? It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and
It
then
is.
Buffett
Hey.
doesn't.
Bonnie, hold that up before you eat it, okay?
Okay,
We
I'm
can
gonna
solve
hold
that problem.
Ain't no shame
camera's
in
that
my
I know,
game.
I see it. But I have to,
look at that.
I can't put the whole thing in my mouth. So
See,
I-
I'm fresh off vacation, so it's still a vacation. It was 7 o'clock. Let's start the
I'm
first
going to
drink.
dip it. I'm going to dip it a little in this sauce.
Slow start, right?
Yeah, I know exactly. I know.
Bonnie's
Got to celebrate the sun coming up.
I know. You're right. You're right. I need to go back on my vacation and do it over again. You're right.
all
I
right,
love
Bonnie.
scallop. I love scallop. It's so good.
The bacon
The
included in
flavor,
there.
Yeah, I know. It's good.
clean,
really good.
Good, clean taste.
I need like a 10 piece of that.
It's good.
Dude, I'm telling you, the jerk chicken,
Yeah.
right? Oh my gosh! So again, good, clean taste, and it's got a kick. But no, if you're one of those that you like spicy food, but it's not too spicy, it's easy to manage.
And it's
the
not
thing.
hot.
Right? No, it's not.
It's got some spice to it, but it's not. There's no heat.
Right, and that's the thing. I used to back in the day when I was really getting into hot stuff. Some of the stuff was too hot, and it was like, okay, now there's no flavor to it because the hot has just ruined it.
Can you hand that to her,
This
man?
right here, there's a good
Ooh.
balance. The chef who designed this must have created such a balance with
All
the
right,
flavor.
John, I'm going to put you on here. All right, John.
Okay, wait. I just got
Am I
to say one
supposed to
thing
use a
though.
fork?
There's a little bite to that. I'm just getting it. Is it like pepper? Or what is it that gives me that little bite? It's really good.
It's the bacon, right?
It's the bacon. It's a Cajun bacon, so
Oh.
it's got that blackening
Oh.
to it.
Yeah.
Jalapeno
It's so,
blacking.
it's so
Oh,
good.
okay, great.
Since I'm on camera and I'm
Really
supposed to be proper, I
Yeah.
will cut it, but I would probably
Not
just
me.
this
I
up
just put the whole
with
thing
my
on.
hand.
I know. I noticed that. I know. I
because
noticed that.
seriously, I would just.
All right, John, there you go. Did you dunk it? Did
Yeah,
you dunk
he's-
it?
I'm going to.
There you go.
You got to do it with and without,
That
right?
honey lime's pretty darn good. When you dip it in there, it's really good.
Okay.
Comment
Here's the
to
thing.
Joe's.
So-
You know how I know a good steak?
How do you know a good
I
steak?
know a good steak when it doesn't need to have anything on it when it comes out. So I'm going to dip it because, yeah, it's better with dip.
Right.
It's delicious without it.
Oh, it is. Yeah, for sure.
And that's
very
how you
moist.
know the moist. Again, got a good little kick to it, and it's full of flavor. Guys, if you want some flavor, we've all been to restaurants where it's just boring. Looks great, you bite into it. This has the flavor so far. Okay, from the calamari to the chicken, and now the scallops, and I'm sure the burger. I've had burgers here, by the way. All flavor.
I'm eyeing that burger.
Well, you guys you're gonna fight John over that because John claimed it, so you might have to
Oh, John
divide
already
that in
claimed
there.
it?
No, I'll share it with you.
He'll share it with
Okay.
you.
He put his flag down.
So one of
That-
the things also that we talked about besides the food, which is fantastic, and thank you so much for your guy coming out here and
that
cooking it
dipping
for
sauce
us.
is fantastic.
It is. Isn't
Yeah.
that good?
See that now? See when we're off, whatever. I mean, I would like to talk to your chef about some of these little that you have because
You guys should
know,
have cooking
well,
classes.
Yeah, yeah. That's a very. You don't do cooking classes? No.
You could.
But you know what? No, not that you want to. I understand, but people like to experiment,
Yeah.
and we like to know. I mean, like I'm really interested in this pork loin, this black cherry pepper that you're talking about. I'm gonna have to.
You know
try
what I
that.
suggest? I just really suggest
why-
you come out here and
why-
try everything.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
Sean, why don't you have them cook one off for her?
Oh,
No. You don't have to
Miss
do that.
Bonnie.
Or just bring me that sauce too.
So Buzz, can I ask you a question? So a lot of tourists come here, a lot of travelers come here. What's the one thing, the first thing that you notice that they get here that you can tell they're not from here? Because there's got to be a dish that the locals order, and then there's got to be a dish that the non-locals order. So what do the non-locals order first that you notice?
Seafood.
I can't answer that question. I don't know. I don't think you can do that. It's
everything's popular across the menu.
Yeah, and it's personal taste. Depends where they're tourists from. I mean, you know.
True.
We sell a lot of seafood, but we're not just a seafood house. I mean, we probably sell 45% of what we do is not seafood items.
Wow.
And so we sell more burgers probably than any other single item
I'm telling you,
on a menu.
John, you better cut that burger in half.
I mean, I haven't been into it yet because I want to make sure I cut it and share everybody. But let me tell you, it one of the best burgers I've ever had. I mean, hands down. It's from the bun. I mean, everything.
But yeah. So anyway, that's so I don't really know. You know.
Well, we're just gonna have to come out here every day and start just doing Italian.
I will volunteer. What's that movie? The Hunger Games. I volunteer. Put me in here.
That's it.
A lot of times, the only way we know they're tourists is that they've been pretty sunburned. You know.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh, you amateur.
Yeah.
But other than that, we really wouldn't know, and you know, we love them all. So.
So let's talk about your entertainment that you do have here, because obviously beautiful deck, the sunset or whatever. I mean, you have entertainment, I believe, on the weekends in the afternoon.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday we have.
Which is great.
It's usually a single or a duo.
Right. But they always sound like a band because they got all that equipment, you know. So they got drums going, and whatever.
They do, but what we don't pretend or want to be a party place.
Gotcha.
And we don't want the music to overpower
the talking, so that people can have a
talking
conversation
and the relation stuff. You know, it's background. It's there. It's
with
fun.
you.
It's good and gives you a feel for it. You know, but we don't. You know, we at our other location we have bands 7 days a week, and we got a dance area, and we got more of a party area in here, but not here.
No, this is a casual spot.
Yeah,
man.
This is
chill.
casual. Just hang out and enjoy who you're with. Enjoy the view. Look at the dolphins. We have manatees that come by every now and then.
We got to talk about that actually. Yeah, the sea life that comes up here.
Yeah, a lot of stuff in there. We got 5,000 catfish or something here.
Yeah,
you know,
I was going to say the catfish.
And the bioluminescent. The bioluminescent around here, I'm sure, is gorgeous.
At night, when it gets dark, and that's right, yeah.
Oh my
It's a good
gosh.
place to kayak up to, you know?
Well, it is, yeah. And we do have people come by kayak here.
Yeah.
And paddleboard sometimes. They'll paddleboard and come up here and do that. So it's
And today's the perfect day for it, because look how calm that water is today.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
gonna
glass.
show Buzz here. If you guys look behind him, the water is it looks amazing. Just look.
Yeah.
See, I'm the type I would sell myself on that. Like, okay, today I'm going to get up, I'm going to be active, I'm going to do some kayaking, and I'd kayak right to Squid Lips and ruin every calorie I burned off, but it'd be worth it. That's for sure.
Great. It looks great. So I guess one of the other questions too, dog friendly.
No.
Bring your.
Nope, we don't allow pets.
Okay.
Service animals are fine.
Service animals.
Service animals are fine.
Good to know.
But we don't have pets.
Oh, that's good. I mean, listen, we're at a restaurant establishment or whatever, but you accommodate.
But
for the
you know,
service.
people like to ask that question. They like to know. But I mean, you know, our service animals are good. What about reservations?
We don't take reservations.
But you better get here early.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if you want to be with the sunset.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we'll be packed up and we'll be on a wait before sunset normally. But it's just first come, first serve.
Yeah, to me, you know, watching the sunset to me is an attraction in itself. You know, it's kind of like wherever you go along Florida anyway, everybody wants, you know, to see a sunset. I mean, look at Key West, what they're known. I mean, everybody goes down, and even here in Cocoa Beach, people will go down by the river. Perfect place right here. Watch a sunset. Beautiful time.
Yep.
You won't find a better sunset place than here.
I bet you this is a good Valentine's Day spot, man.
Probably
Valentine's Day.
How many proposals?
Right?
Yeah.
But I tell you, when about the time sunset, you look around and all you see is everybody with their cameras.
Yeah.
Their phones.
Yeah.
You can take a picture everywhere.
You can walk out on the walkway out there.
Walk out on the docks.
Yep.
Do that.
It's it's a perfect spot to just kind of.
It is just to be laid back, enjoy the day, enjoy the evening, enjoy life.
I know, man. The great thing about the Space Coast, so as some people move here, it's like you're on vacation 24/7. It's
true. Yeah.
You know, I'm like, we have to work. Unfortunately, we have to work. But this is a great way to do it, and come for your lunch. And the staff, I got to tell you too, is very, very, very friendly. very good. They're quick, but they're very friendly and accommodating. Which
well, we always talk about the hospitality on the Space Coast. That's one of the number one things that we always hear from visitors that come in about how friendly everybody is. And we like to stress that because, isn't that nice? I mean, you don't want to go to a place where you don't feel welcome. And Brevard County, Florida Space Coast is known for its hospitality. So very happy about that as well. So I know you have some specials that you have on certain days. I think on Monday through Thursday you have what?
Well, on Monday we have our fish and chips, which is really popular, but we give you a double portion.
Oh, what?
Nice.
Hold up. You said double portion.
That's it.
Double portion.
Phil's all about the double portion.
And one of the things we like to see is people leaving carrying it to go because we know then they got filled up and they got something else. So,
that's it.
So we do that, and then on Tuesday night is our what we call our mountain of shrimp, and that's a double portion of fried shrimp. Fried shrimp basket, same kind of deal, and the prices are really good.
Wow, yeah.
And then on Wednesday we have lip liquor basket.
Lip liquor, you say that.
Lip liquor a bunch of times, and we have that, and we have a discounted price. I think it's $9.99.
Wait, you get those at a discount?
Yeah, with fries and coleslaw.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
So
I'll put a dent in those.
So that's a big day, and then on Thursdays we have our steamed mussel special, and that's done in a garlic wine sauce with onions and tomatoes, and it's great, and garlic bread. It's great.
Deals
Bread.
on deals on deals.
But wait, let's get back to that because now that sounds, the mussels, it almost sounds like how I was describing the calamari almost, right?
Yeah, it's a sautéed item. It is sautéed, and it's done in a pan, and it's cooked sautéed with the wine and the butter and the.
Maybe I've been asking for the wrong thing. Maybe I need to be asking for sautéed mussels.
Well, I don't know, but they're good. So anyway, they're here.
I know. Okay. Now I think I've been asking for the wrong thing. Okay.
There's so many deals here.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's where you do those 4 days we have to run the specials. Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
You know that sound. It's everyone's favorite part of the show. It's Space Coast Fun Guide's Deal of the Week, where we always give you the most fun and delicious coupons in the Space Coast. Space Coast Fun Guide's Deal of the Week is brought to you by Space Coast Fun Guide and SpaceCoastFunGuide.com, where you'll always learn what there is to see and do and where to do it. This week's Deal of the Week is brought to you by Squid Lips Overwater Grill in Cocoa Beach. Where else, guys? Where the locals eat and drink. Enjoy waterfront dining on the Banana River. Dine outside on the deck and watch the sunset, which we've talked about, guys. It is an absolutely gorgeous view, so get here and check that out. Live entertainment while you eat and drink on the weekends, and enjoy daily happy hour specials. We just heard some of them, absolutely incredible. So
good.
you're gonna get your bang for your buck, that's for sure, and some damn good food. Today's coupon saves you $5 off at Squid Lips Overwater Grill. So grab your coupon. Get over here, guys. For those of you listening from outside our destination, before you arrive to the Space Coast, log on to SpaceCoastFunGuide.com and print your coupons. Or, once you arrive to the Space Coast, pick up a Space Coast Fun Guide at almost every major accommodation or attraction and redeem your free coupons directly from our printed visitor guide. And remember, when you are looking for fun in the Space Coast, make sure to refer to Space Coast Fun Guide and SpaceCoastFunGuide.com for what to do and where to do it.
You do that so well.
It's a pleasure.
Do that all that well. So tell us about your website. How can people see and view some of these fabulous food items, which you have on your website? And it is?
SquidLipsGrill.com.
That's easy. SquidLipsGrill.com.
Easy to get here, easy to get to the website, easy to eat. Just don't leave.
I love it.
Pull down the menu and you got it.
Bam.
Hey, so when you're not cooking and when you're not here, probably, just helping out around here, what do you like to do on the Space Coast on your off time? And don't tell me you don't take some time off. You've got to take some time off.
He develops new food items.
I don't take much time off, but no, I love what we do. But we love the beach. We love the beach. We love doing stuff. I love to fish.
I was going to say, do you still fish?
I still fish. We were going to go out Saturday. They had the snapper season on Saturday, and it turns out that we ended up not going. So we did one of the things that we hadn't done before, but wanted to do. We took a kayaking trip here at the Thousand Islands at the first time.
There you go.
And that was a lot of fun. We hadn't done that before, and it was great. It was kind of amazing to us that here we are in the center of Cocoa Beach. And we could have been in Belize.
I know.
Right? Yeah,
absolutely. Wow, this is great. So it was good. We had a really good tour guide. There's a lot of different kayak touring companies. We used Coco Kayaking, and it was just a good experience. So we did that, and then and we played some tennis in the afternoon. Went to the beach first and played some tennis.
Wow, you had a busy weekend.
We did have, well, it was just Saturdays.
Nice, wow.
Wow, that's a busy Saturday.
But you know, when you do something that you really love, it's not work.
Right.
It's true.
And I love what we do, and so I'm always doing it. I don't feel like I'm working.
Right.
I feel like I have to get away from it.
And you know
I
what?
just like what we're doing.
It comes out. You could see it, man.
Yeah.
You love creating these food items, which is why, like you say, the food's made with love. You could tell. You know what I mean? It's not just thrown out there like, bleh. You enjoy it. It's creative. It's tasty. And it sounds like, man, you got a fun life.
Well, it's one of the things that we always tell people is like and I tell my kids, is like get a job, and it's not a job. Do something that you love, and you're never working.
Right.
And, I just wish people would really get into that, because too many people think of work as a job, and they don't give it its all, and I mean, I was very fortunate in life. I mean, all 3 jobs, major jobs that I had growing up, I was, would do a radio announcer first, then I was a marketing director for Merritt Square Mall, and then I was in tourism.
You love to shop.
And I love to shop. Yes, I do. But, I loved it. And it was never a job. And so, if we have to leave words of wisdom with people, it's just like what you say, do what you love. Yeah. And you never work a day in your life, Yeah.
My wife said, when are you going to retire? And I go, for what?
Yeah, exactly.
I love this.
This is fun.
This is fun, and seeing people have fun. That's so much. I sit and look, and I watch all these people streaming in, coming into the parking lot. Streaming, and I go, man, they left somewhere to come here.
Right.
That's right.
Exactly.
This was their getaway too.
And
right?
and I'm humbled by that. I'm just saying, wow, And people that keep coming back, I'm just so happy that we can give them a pleasurable experience.
You know what?
I get a lot of satisfaction.
I know you do, because you always, everybody has their moment, but you always have your smile on your face, man. Big smile.
Yeah.
And because you're happy and you enjoy what you're doing. Again, it comes through in everything. From the work you put into this deck, to the thought that you put into when it comes to the music, to the food itself. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this, guys. Get out here.
I was in the last couple of weeks, I was in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I get these reports on my phone about all the launches, and almost every day I was getting a lot. We had a lot of launches while I was gone, but I get these notices that they're there. Then I can watch it on my spacecoastlaunches.com and watch the actual launch or whatever. But it's so neat to know that here I am out in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I get to watch this launch on my little screen or whatever. But you come here and you get to see this live in person and feel it. And that's just another way that we grab people to say, hey, when you're here on the Space Coast, you never know. You never know. The launches are happening all the time. And people don't even know that they're here on vacation. And guess what that noise was that you just heard?
You felt, right?
You felt it.
That was in your stomach.
Come stand out here on the deck and watch the launch.
We see a lot of them do that. You hear the noise, it's a little late, look up and you can see the contrail. But
right? Yeah, exactly.
It's wonderful.
It's great. Well, when we talk about what there is to see and do here, as we all know that right now it is still turtle season. And we tell people, if you want to come out and see the turtle lay their eggs, get hold of the Turtle Preservation Society, and they can take you on a tour at night, and you can actually watch that wonderful.
It's amazing.
It is an amazing thing, and people like to do that. What else is happening around the Space Coast? The Melbourne Municipal Band is going to present a Not in the Park concert, and it's going to be at the Melbourne Auditorium on July 20th and 21st. With cool sounds, great jazz music, and you can go to melbournefl.org to get more about that. And Saturday, July 16th, which is like tomorrow, is Classic Albums Live with The Who.
Nice.
Not the real Who, but
Who?
It's Classic Albums with The Who, which is really cool at the King Center for Performing Arts. So we like that. That's a good one.
Awesome.
So if you have a chance to do that, there's plenty to do here on the Space Coast. And next week, believe it or not, we're going to be at 321 kiteboarding, and we're going to learn how to kiteboard.
Oh, my gosh.
321 Liftoff is going to be at 321 kiteboarding.
I like it. So, so we're going to be there, and we're going to meet with, I love his name, Ramon Chavan. Is his name.
Ramon
sounds like
Chavan.
Sounds like a fragrance.
Yeah, but
I told him I love his name.
I always tease people. John, after toilet, John.
I love the name John.
Ramon. I like that.
But Ramon Chavan, and we're going to talk about 321 kiteboarding. And one of the great things when you're coming over from Merritt Island, which is you look behind Buz here, that area that you see in the background, that is Merritt Island, which is the island between Cocoa and Cocoa Beach. But when you come over the bridge from Merritt Island into Cocoa Beach, then you see all those kiteboarders.
Yep.
What a beautiful scene that is. So we'll be part of that.
Nice.
Maybe we'll teach you how to kiteboard so
I'm down.
we can see you up
I'm
to
down
do
for
that.
new experiences. Let's
Be
do it.
very cool. So
Awesome.
anyway, Buz, thanks so much. Thanks for, I see what we're going to be eating. This is great. Thank you so much. And we just invite everybody to come out here and join this wonderful ambiance that you have here. You've done a great job.
Check them
and
out in
we really
Cocoa Beach
appreciate it.
and Melbourne. They got
Absolutely.
2 convenient locations here within Brevard.
Squid Lips, and they don't have lips.
They don't have lips. We learned something too. We learned something new today that Squid Lips do not have squid.
Absolutely. So listen, we will
Thank you.
see, we'll see
Thank
you next
y'all.
week.
Thanks.
Yes.